Hey, welcome back. Now we're going to continue our Let's Play, and yeah, I think we're taking an escape pod to the planet's surface, right? So, Karth, if you...
Bastila's escape pod's already gone,
Okay.
so there's no reason for us to stick around here and get shot by the Sith. Now, come!
Yeah, I know. I figured we would take this way down here. It's the last escape pod. Use it. The Elder Spire was trying to slag. We've crashed into several buildings. You see a Jedi battling some sort of Sith Lord.
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever going to wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you in the escape pod. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember that. I know how we got here. We got here by the escape pod. I had a strange dream.
I'm not surprised. You took a serious blow to the head. You're probably having all kinds of strange dreams. I wouldn't worry too much about it. You've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. Try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Taris. You were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone.
Guess I owe you my life. Thanks.
You don't have to thank me. I've never abandoned anyone on a mission, and I'm not about to start now. Besides, I'm gonna need your help. Taris is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet, they've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare in a raw recruit. But it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
Why is it so important to find Bastila?
That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith Master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in the system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Taris. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
The Eldar Spire would be a different franchise. Forget it. I'm not risking my life. You can just be dismissive. Like, I don't want to be a part of the plot. Any idea where we should start looking for?
While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
I'll ask you some questions.
I'll tell you whatever I can, though I don't know how much help it'll be.
What can you tell us about the planet we're on?
Taris was once a magnificent planet-wide metropolis of towering skyscrapers. But that was a long time ago. The upper city, where the rich citizens live, is still pretty safe. If it wasn't for the Sith occupation and a planet-wide quarantine, it might not even be a bad place to live. But farther down, things have degenerated. The lower city is nothing but a slum overrun by swoop bike gangs, waging a never-ending war for control. And the undercity is... well, it's even worse. The lowest level of Taris is a wasteland overrun by rat ghouls. Mindless, diseased mutants that attack on sight. I've already entered all this info into your datapad journal.
I'd like to know more about you, Karth.
I understand why you want to know more about me. I kind of get the feeling we'll be spending a lot of time together over the next while. But this isn't really the best time for long introductions. We should stay focused on the task at hand. There'll be a time for that later.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, we're probably gonna learn about them pretty soon. We know about the planet. Let's look for
Good
Bastila.
idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
Alright, cool. As you may notice, I fixed the HUD. Now I can actually see how to turn on stuff.
I'll avoid what I can.
Alright, let's grab all this stuff from the locker, and what is this? Oh! Upgradable weapons, cool. Can I... oh, I guess I only have a... oh. Can I... oh. I guess I've done it. Okay,
yes, what's on your mind?
Bring...
You got it.
okay, come on, Garth.
Right, you alien scum.
Oh.
Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid.
Oh god.
That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouthed aliens. Now the rest of you get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens and Republic fugitives! Attack!
Oh,
Yeah!
How'd you like that?
get him! There we go. Once someone comes searching for the 3 dead guys. Oh yeah. It's just like, oh, don't worry about these guys. We'll just put them somewhere else. So people think we killed them. They got killed by some other criminal. Well, this guy's all right. Oh, low security door. Let's see if we can break in.
No problem. Got it.
Hello. Did I just break in this guy's home?
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
I was curious. I guess what I say. I was curious. Looking for something to steal. No, I was just investigating.
That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
Oh man. Oopsie.
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price.
What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
You can trust me. I can help.
Well, I suppose you seem like an all-right sort. When I cut Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here.
So, is there anything I can do to help?
I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now.
Maybe I could speak to Holden for you.
You could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. Still, I appreciate the offer.
Yeah. I'll ask you some questions.
I can't help you there. Since this thing with Holden, I've been scared to leave my apartment. I don't know anything about what's going on in the outside world anymore.
Alright.
Goodbye and good luck. I hope you can talk some sense into Holden.
Alright, well, if we ever find this guy, we'll give him a talk.
Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwalea gandona chuchud.
Pleased to meet you, Lauren. My name is Kimegwa.
Hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tong.
Energy shields. What's your great about energy
Shi
shields?
gratu loda pograshi oneo kompa chintono muchuba. Loda nita kun. Ita patisa batua kacha tutonga. Ta kung just tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadana.
And I can tell you from experience that they aren't any good at all against a simple vibroblade. That's why the Republic has been training soldiers in hand-to-hand and melee combat.
I think I've heard enough about these shields.
Kachikun ida hodonga. Tong abu sha umnino. Wanga kun bez king balemura.
It's something about illegal aliens?
Tag biz jubonko kokimak banka. Ching pala chiska mule tuna chan shak bulara. Umrao chiska duchi. On chubanjishka yanki. Titoke gratung kun chicha kun king. Witam boragatong. Mulira siyang turong ni na potata tuanga chun dize. Gruto haga jijiwa.
I want to see what you got on sale.
Achuta. Wonga kun bis dolpi kikoyana. Tong patugas maktelia.
Okay, so... Ooh, armor. That's like all my money. Can I sell stuff? If you sell stuff, sell this. Yeah, I don't need like all these swords. Sell. Nor do I need blaster rifles. I'm gonna be a pistol man. Yes, I want to sell that. Sell that too. And then let's buy the heavy combat suit. Yeah, there we go. And there we go. That's good. Ooh, sneak attack. There we go. Excellent. Sneak into this one as well.
No problem. Got it.
Hello. Are you gonna be upset if I...
Pudu, Tunirama na praka donko searcha.
Oh jeez. Maybe I shouldn't go breaking into random people's homes. This looks like it's just to the upper city, so maybe it's up there. There we go. Oh, shoot. I think... Is that R? I think this is... This either is Bastila's or it's the one that me and Karth went in with. Oh, weird.
Greetings and good day. On behalf of the
It's a
music
protocol
rulers,
droid.
I am programmed to encourage you to enjoy your stay on Taris. I am a protocol droid programmed to provide information to everyone on Taris, citizens and visitors alike. Is there something I can do to serve you?
Is there any way to take a shuttle out of
I am
here?
afraid that is impossible. Taris is currently under a planet-wide quarantine. The Sith are allowing no one to arrive or leave except on official Sith business. May I be of any further service to you?
No.
Then if you will excuse me, I must continue my appointed rounds.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it is... This game takes place what, almost 4,000 years into the past before the Battle of Yavin. Of course they look a little different. What's this place? Ah, medical facility.
Can't you see I'm busy with my duties? Go talk to Zelka if you need something.
Oh. Alright. Zelka.
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you are welcome here. I'll not have it said that Zelka Foreign refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course.
What's that?
The terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
There's no cure?
There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. But I don't see how that's going to happen.
Maybe I could get my hands on it for you.
I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a rat ghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over, and nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
Well, I'm just stupid enough to do it. Don't worry, Zelka, I'll get that serum for you.
Please, don't say that! If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
No, I'm good.
Goodbye, and good health to you. If you ever need any medical aid or treatment, you know where to find me.
Yep. I'm gonna totally get that guy's serum for him.
Psst, you there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the rat ghoul serum.
Oh, God.
I've got an offer for you might want to hear.
What are you talking about?
Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the rat ghoul serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure.
Davik's a freaking waster. I think I'd rather give the serum to Zelka. Use it to help people.
Helping people is all well and good, but you have to help yourself first, right? I'm telling you, Davik will pay big credits for the cure. More than Zelka could ever afford.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the rat ghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the lower city bounty office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
No, I don't think I will. You go stuff it. Davik sounds like a nerd.
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
Geez.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have? No, help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
Leave this man alone, or you'll have to deal with me. Oh jeez. You get some sniper shots, and you get some sniper shots. Bam! Oh, that's nice.
Thank you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
Maybe I can help. My God, I'm basically dying.
You already helped me by clearing from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare 100 credits to give me so I can pay off Davik, there's nothing else you can do.
I have 100 credits, right? Here, take them.
You've given me 100 credits? Just like that? I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you.
You're giving him 100 credits? Generous.
Now I can pay off Davik. You've saved my life. Thank you. I'd better take these credits to him right away.
Yay. Now to pick... Wait, do these guys have any? They have credits. If they have 100 credits amongst them... And I've done it. I need to heal myself. I'm gonna freaking expire on the spot.
What?
Let's go.
I've got a ton of things to do today. I can't talk to you.
I was thinking I could move the camera up or down so I could look straight up, but I guess that wouldn't work. Can I use those ships? Those look like swoop bikes. I cannot. Don't speak to him. Just fire.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I'd like to know more about you, Car.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop it.
You're talking like it's your fault, like you failed somehow.
It shouldn't be my fault. I did everything I could. I followed my orders and did my duty. That shouldn't mean I failed them. I didn't.
That? You mean the people of your homeworld?
Yeah, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Oh. So sorry, Garth. Hey, Garth, tell me about your service in Nam. That's probably not very... Not the best. Oh, did Garth just teleport? Oh. I was hoping he would just, like, teleport around. Oh, can I buy droids? Can I buy a droid?
Kin kun shi kakchin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga kin kun pala monareji. Ching pala niska mule tun ratatigin podranko. Witimem bon rankthong. Mule ra on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu hakujije?
What do they have against Twi'leks?
Kipuna. Bona na kichu. Kin ba mule ra dwana. Dong kin ba no kudnok nek. Kava numpa kumpialia monokata. Ranga kun bis kin no moruat.
You'd think people would be a little more tolerant of others in this day and age. I guess stupidity and ignorance will never go out of style.
Genchopa chawi tichok twis yun kun. Watu yama kama wona henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chinapala mule. Tongki ba non tontek. Tuni chachon kun ne mule.
Utility droids.
Kin kun shi kakchin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga kin kun pala monareji. Ching pala niska mule tun ratatigin podranko. Kuyami jvuk chikchita na patogta. Yafulke gogala jiji.
Let's see your droids.
Kakin cha na guat na bon kon. Wanakumbes. Chi pala mulek. Tonki pa nagnonek. Tu nikton chun chun ke nemolek rabest. Uf mala nibo kurk.
Tell me about the top of the line one.
Bona na kachu, kicha badwang. Wanga kum kiba bu mulera, kakin chak nawagawa bakon. Donk mucho shakapaka, yi ki kon no ba muladraki chichon.
Alright.
Rundi I chawa tongbola Johnny Ku, yumawama nibo lora waisha waga shichi.
Alright, cool. I guess the blue one is, that's cool. Can I talk to it? Alright. I imagine these are kind of like the precursor to astromech droids. The 3,000-year-old precursor to astromech droids. Oh, that guy's probably not gonna let me.
This elevator is off limits. Only Sith patrols and those with proper authorization are allowed into the lower city. It's obvious from the way you're dressed that you're not one of the Sith patrols, so unless you have the authorization papers, you must move along.
Yeah, well, why don't you stuff it? Where can I get them?
If you were supposed to have them, you'd know where to get them. Now
Yeah,
quit wasting my time and move along.
Rebel scum.
Move along then.
We need some kind of disguise if we want to get past this guy.
Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, I know enough about the Old Republic saying to know that's the Sith Empire symbol, so I imagine military base, that's probably not gonna be good. Alright, there was one last door I saw, the one that was directly across, I think. So we're gonna head that way. And then we're gonna call it a video.
The evil walks among us. The enemy is here. We must act now before we are overrun with the vermin invaders. Friends and fellow humans, I bring you a warning of a great plague spreading across our planet. Please, listen to me. My name is Gordon Kolu. Will you join my cause? We must band together if we are to stop the spread of vermin and scum throughout Taris.
Talk about the Sith?
I am speaking of the hideous-looking aliens who walk the world of Taris. The Wookiees and Ithorians and Rhodians and Bith, all of them. Listen, friend, for these are dark times. That is why I, Gordon Kolu, have formed the Anti-Alien League. The time has come for action. We cannot sit idly by while aliens blight our glorious planet.
Yeah. I don't know which is worse, your hate-mongering or your ignorance.
You are like all the rest. You will not see the truth. On the day of reckoning, you will suffer with the rest of the alien lovers.
Come on, we should keep moving. Kook or no, people like him can make trouble for us.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Bye, nerd. Karth! They got trapped on his model. Yeah, we're going down to there.
What is this planet coming to, huh? Slummy's just walking around the upper city.
Shouldn't you go to the lower cities where you belong, Slummy?
Oh, this is rich.
Yeah, like he said. These streets are for upper city citizens. You better get out of the way if you know what's good for you.
Better think twice about what you're doing. You might be more than you can handle.
Come on, fellas. This Slummy ain't worth the bother.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe next time, Slummy. Come on, fellas, let's go.
Situation successfully diffused. Now we're gonna go through this door, this standard door. Alright, I think with that, we're gonna call it an episode. I'll see you around next time for another rousing episode of KOTOR. And I bid you good day. And see you later.